So Hector, did you hear that Andre Ward versus Kovalev 2 got signed today?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, June 17th, I think.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good for boxing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Thanks.
Yeah. What do you think? Well, first, what did you think about the first fight?
The first fight, I saw Andre Ward win, you know.
So you thought Andre Ward won?
You know, it was a very close fight. But I thought in the beginning, Kovalev, Andre Ward, he started to feel the punch, the power of Kovalev, and then he started to do his boxing style, you know, like he did his strategy to beat Kovalev. It was the only way to beat Kovalev. So I believe that the second fight, Kovalev, he needs to be ready, you know, for the style of war, and I believe Kovalev should win the second fight.
Really?
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people say, I guess, kind of like the saying is, I guess, if like the boxer tends to be more favored to win the second match because he's already seen kind of what the puncher could do or whatever. So supposedly it's like easier for the boxer the second time around. But I don't know. I feel like Kovalev's a good boxer himself. I mean, I think people take his boxing for granted.
Yeah. Well, Kovalev is stronger. You know, he's stronger, and Ward, he boxed, but he was more like inside, like holding and everything like that. He had more resources than Kovalev, but I believe Kovalev was going to put more pressures in the beginning. He got desperate in the first fight.
Yeah.
So, you know, Andre Ward has a very difficult style, you know. He's a very difficult fighter. Very difficult fighter.
I heard recently his trainer saying that they'd go back down to 168 to fight Triple G. What do you think about that?
Well, it could be. We're asking for that fight with Triple G also, so it looks like Triple G is going to be busy 168. Andre Ward, Zurdo, Ramirez there also, so it could be good, yeah.
I asked Abel Sanchez about that because I talked to you guys like the week before, and so I asked Abel after the Triple G fight. I'm like, hey, so what's latest? You know, what's going on? Whatever. He said that he wants to fight Saunders in June, and he was real like, we're not waiting for the redhead. Like after that, once we get all 4 belts, we're going to move to 168. And so I asked him, well, like Zurdo's one of the few guys, the only guy that really talks about actually fighting Triple G. He wants to fight him and stuff like that. He's like, yeah. He's like, you know, Bob Arum gets along with Tom Loeffler really well. He's like, yeah, that's a fight we're looking for sure at 168.
Oh, that would be good. Hopefully we can do that fight by the end of this year. Right now, first we had this compromise in April 22nd with Max Bursak, so we respected Max Bursak. We don't have anything else in mind. People know, the promoters know, everybody knows that Gilberto won the fight with Triple G. So we don't like to talk too much, you know. First things first, and after that, anytime the Triple G wants to come, so we're ready. I mean, it could be a good fight. Triple G, I heard one time that Triple G said one of the reasons that he wanted to fight to Rubio was because he was a Mexican. So we have another Mexican, Zurdo, so. You know,
yeah, true.
It'll be a great fight. We're waiting for that fight.
After, what do you think about his performance with Jacobs?
It was good, man. I mean, not all the fights are going to be the same. Jacobs he did a great performance and a very good fight plan. A little bit slick, he has speed, he's a good puncher, he's a good fighter, man. It was a very close fight, honestly. Very close fight, 2 points. You know, for me it was 2 points for Triple G. He won. I mean, he did good. People used to see him to knock out fighters. Well, not all the fighters are the same.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
does it give you any more confidence? Do you think the fact that he was fighting a bigger guy in Jacobs, obviously Zurdo's a bigger guy, does that kind of play into like maybe you're strategizing if you fight Triple G?
Actually, before that fight, we feel confident. We feel confident. We know what Gilberto can do. we never are confident about fights. Not even April 22nd. We always train as the best opponent in front of us, as the best fighter. The best fighter, the best. For example, Max Bursak is a very strong fighter, so we were in the best Max Bursak. And Triple G, we know is going to be a very, very hard, very tough fight. So the training, we are getting ready for that.
Well, why is that? Why you're like the only one of the very few fighters and teams that are very vocal about you want to fight Triple G. You don't. That's a fight you want. When a lot of guys try to find ways to get out of that fight. Well, what is it about? Is it something you see in Triple G, or is it you're confident in your guy? I mean, obviously fighters aren't afraid of anybody, but you guys are seeking that fight.
Gilberto, he wants to be one of pound by pound fighters. He's one of his goals. Something that he was dreaming. He's a fighter. He always dreaming. He was dreaming to be a world champion. Right now, he wants to do lots of defenses, and now he wants to convert in a P4P. So to start with that processing, we need to beat fighters like Triple G. So it's one of the reasons, and another one is because we've been hearing that not many fighters want to fight with him, but I believe that he's a very competitive fighter. He's very good for us, for our career also. So that's why we won that fight.
Yeah, well, we're definitely looking forward to when it happens, man.
Yes.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.